Hello everyone, welcome back to the next session of the coding battleground. Uh, we have already gone through three sessions of the coding battleground actually, and they remain very successful. And we are the good news is that we are improving in every session. We are adding more things, more good things for you people in every session. Like we are adding placement questions rather than just simple quiz. We are adding placement questions rather than just explaining taking one question for our coders. We are taking the questions from good companies, okay, so that you get benefit from there also. And we have goodies also. In goodies also you are getting coupon. Not only the winner is getting the coupon, but runner up is also getting the coupon. So in every session we are improving the things for you people, okay. So the people who are new here, so let me tell you about this program to you people. This the name is coding battleground, in which that there remains a battle between our two highly talented coders. And they solve a problem from some reputed company actually. And the person who will solve the problem in less time complexity, that will be the winner in our coding battleground. And let's suppose both are solving in taking same time, then who is submitting the code first, that will be the winner, okay. And not only from that side, we have also a Menti war for our audience also. We have a quiz for our audience. They can participate in that meantime. And the winner from the audience will also get one coupon from geeks or gigs, okay. Okay, so without wasting more any time, let me call to our first coder.
Hi, sir.
Hello Chirag, how are you?
I'm great. Really excited for the session. How are you?
I'm fine. Okay, will you please introduce yourself to the audience?
Okay, so my name is Chirag Vaishnav, and I'm the associate mentor at Geeks for Geeks. So you might have watched my videos in DSS self-paced course project section, right? Also, I make many videos for the main channel as well.
Okay, actually, what is your present status? Means in which college you are studying right now?
Okay, so I'm in LNM IIT right now. I'm in third year.
Okay, you are in third year, but you are highly talented, I know.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's move to our second coder, who is Geetika. Geetika, welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, will you please introduce yourself to the audience?
Hi, everyone. Myself, Geetika Thakran. So I'm associate mentor in Geeks for Geeks, and I'm currently working with Android development course.
Okay, okay. So how much excited you are about this session?
And I'm very much excited about this battleground.
You are okay. You are excited or you are nervous?
Both actually.
Okay, Chirag, what about you? You are excited or
Exactly.
you are more nervous?
I'm excited, but that excitement is causing a little bit of nervousness.
Okay, okay, that's nice actually. Okay, so you people, before let me share the question with you people. Before sharing the question, you can cheer up for each other also. So
Okay.
let me.
All the best to you, Gitika.
Thank you. Same to you, Chirag.
Let's wait. What's the question is?
Share the question with you people. So please let me confirm if my screen is visible to you people.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir,
It's
it is.
Okay. So this is just for information that okay, this is our fourth session, okay, of coding battleground actually. Okay, so here is our problem statement for today's. This is our today's question, which is actually has been asked in Amazon also, but Clight and Digital also. So this from this company, in this company already this question is already asked. The question is finding. You need to find the longest palindrome in a string. So let me read the statement. Given a string S, you are given a string S, you need to take that input actually, that string. Okay, and you need to find the longest palindrome substring in S. Okay, you need to find the longest palindrome substring. This is what you need to be done. That's it. Okay, what do you mean by palindrome? Let me tell you that thing also. Maybe you don't know. Okay, for example, this string or this number is a palindrome. Here 0 and 0 are matching, 2 and 2 are matching, this 0 and this 0 is matching, this 2 and this 2 is matching. So this is a palindrome actually. Okay, but you need to find out the sub palindrome, substring, longest palindrome substring in the given string. Okay, you do not need to find that okay a string is palindrome or not. You need to find the longest palindrome substring in S. And what is that? Let me tell you. So let's take some examples. So let's suppose you have a string, this string as an input. Okay, so if you will check out, this is the longest palindrome possible in this string. Am I right? Am I right, Chirag and Geetika?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and if we have a string A, B, C, then actually nothing is matching here. So the string
Yes.
output is actually uh, A here in this case. And if the
Mhm.
string is like this, A, B, A, B, in this actually two possible strings, two possible longest palindrome can be possible. One is ABA and another one is BAB.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so you need to print, actually you need to print according to this second line. If there is a in case of conflict, if you have two longest palindromic palindrome string, then you need to return the string which occurs later. So BAB is occurring later in this, so you need to print this.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so you need to print that. Okay, in this string, in this example also I want to modify it. So you do not need to print A. What you will print? Can you tell me?
C.
So this thing will confirm me that okay, question is clear to you. So
Uh,
out of A, B, C, what you will return actually?
uh,
Because
C.
yeah, C you will return. Actually, there is a you need to return, you need to return one character, and from the back side you need to return actually in this case the one which you are finding from the back side. So one length palindrome is possible. A, B, or C, three are possible in this case also. Okay, but all are same length, so we are asking to print from the end side actually. Okay, so I hope the question is clear to you.
Yes,
Yes, sir,
sir.
it is.
Okay, so if that clear, so let me uh, move back. And okay, so what you people can start working at the back of the screen. And before that, I will take one of I will discuss actually with both of you. I will discuss a question with both of you before going to the coding part and before going to the quiz part. So I want to discuss the strategy of the question with you, but I will talk with you one by one so that no other can listen that thing. So I'm removing Chirag you right now. So Geetika, okay, you are now online with me. So the question is also visible to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Geetika, can you give me little bit idea? Okay, how we can you give me any share any strategy? Just strategy. I want just strategy to
So
solve
like
this problem.
for now I'm thinking like we can use two loops here. So what we will do is we will make two loops, and like I will be initiated and J will be initiated from the like very first character, and then we will move the J forward and then check for the palindrome for the same. Like if my pointer is on A, then if I move J to the
Okay,
next
1 minute, Geetika. Let me stop my screen, and it's better if you share your screen and give me some idea how what will be your approach only. I just want to know your approach actually. Just after that, you can code. so that I can verify that okay, you whether you can code or not, whether that is
Yes.
a it's better to move or not.
So like for now, should I share the brute force only because I've not optimized it yet?
Okay, you can share the brute force approach itself, no doubt. So you can improve it while coding.
Okay, sir. Let me like open whiteboard.
Okay, you
Sir,
can.
is it visible?
Okay, let me share your screen. Yes, that is visible, Geetika.
Okay. So can you please share the first test case?
Okay, the
Yeah.
first case is actually a 4 time a and right 4 time a,
Okay.
2 times b, then double a.
Okay. So like what I am thinking for now is we can use two for loops and I and J will be initiated from here. Okay. So J will be initiated from I plus one. I mean, so like it will be started from here. So I will just check if these are palindrome or not. I will call a function. I will make another function palindrome. And if they are palindrome, so I will like increment j. Now j will come here. So now again I will check if they are palindrome. This particular string is palindrome. Then if this is palindrome, then I will check for this. Then this string. Then j will be incremented again, and I will check for this string. And then j will be incremented again. Then I will check for this string, and again then for this, and at last we will check for this string. So next time what will happen is I will be incremented and j will become I plus 1 again. So this will be our I and this will be our j. Then again we will increment j one by one and check for all strings. And side by side we will just maintain a maximum length integer, and in that we will keep check that which particular string is of maximum length and is palindrome. So we will at last what I will do is I will just maintain another integer start. So what I will do is I will just point it to the uh, I will point it to I, and then I will just add maximum length in the start, and I will just return the substring between that. So
Okay.
this will be the brute force.
Okay, Geetika. Now you can you have to improve it. Actually, this will take exponential time. You're talking about the code
Yes,
you are talking about. So you need to improve if you want to win this actually battle.
yes, sir.
Meanwhile, I'm disconnecting you, and
Okay.
you can let me connect with now Chirag. Let's see what he will, which approach. Hello, Chirag. Chirag, can you
Yes,
please
sir.
share the your
Yes.
approach? What should be what which approach you will follow to solve this problem?
Okay, so the approach that I'm thinking of right now is first that basically came into my mind was the same that Geetika shared regarding the basic brute force approach that we will apply a nested loops, and for each substring that find all the possible substrings, and for each substring we'll find that if it's a palindrome or not, and if it is, we will store it in some character and then return it, right? So this is the basic approach, and as you said that if I want to win this particular competition, I have to optimize it, right? So for that, what I'm thinking right now is we can apply DP on strings,
Okay.
right?
So
So
how you could think that we can why we can apply the DP on this problem?
Okay, the DP on this problem, because we are having the DP is basically applied on the problems where we need optimization, like longest or largest or something like that, right? And here we are having a lot of problems that are being created. Suppose as you said that just AB are the things, right? So in this we are having many, like AA also can be there, ABA can be there, BAB can be there. A lot of things are going on, right? So
Means 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 sub
sub
problems
problem,
is
yes,
happening here.
exactly, right. So I have to like write it down. I have to think a little bit. I cannot come up with a straight solution, right? But I think I might go in this direction. And in DP also there are always two approaches. One is top down and one is bottom up. So my favorites is bottom up. So I will try to go up with that.
Okay, okay, Chirag, best of luck. I will not waste your time.
Yes.
I'm going to the audience now. So I'm
Thank you.
keeping you both of. Please share your screen at the back end. Okay.
Also, sir, I just wanted to ask a question.
Yes,
Uh,
please.
that on what editor particularly we have to write down the code?
So you can use GFG. Actually, you can work on GFG editor.
Okay.
That will be
On,
better.
only on the editor, or there is some quotient link as well. Okay. Okay.
No, directly, you just go to the editor and
Okay.
work there. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank
Okay.
you, sir.
So meanwhile, I'm going connecting with my audience, and now there will be another actually Menti war within our audience. You care people can work at the at your codes, but keep share your screen with me so that I can keep watch over that. Okay, okay. So let me share my screen for the quiz which I want to share with the audience. So as usual, we have a placement based quiz with us, and let me present this quiz. So the quiz is now visible to your screen, and you can use the code 62557472. You can use this code to log in this quiz. Let me share it. Share this with you people. Mhm. I think this will. I don't know how to go back out of here. Okay. The code is available to with you people. You can open the menti.com and you can join the quiz. Let me share the link also. If you want to share, want to join with the link, you can do that also. So Deepak, for you, audience can share their solution, but it's better if you share in the last. Okay, otherwise that will help to the Chirag and Geetika. Okay, so let me share the quiz screen with you people, and let's start with the quiz. I hope the screen is visible to you people. So you have already please fill this little small form. Just two information required: your email ID and your phone number, so that we can connect with you people. And the winner will get the coupon from Geeks for Geeks, and runner up will also get a coupon. Actually, winner will get the 100% free coupon, in which whatever he will get, that will be 100% free, and runner up will get 60 to 70%, 75% off coupon. Okay, so please fill this form. The quiz which I am going to share with you, that have placement related questions for you people. So you will get benefit there also. It's not about that, okay, you will get goodies, that is one thing, but this will help you to prepare you people, okay, for placement purposes. Good company questions are here in this quiz. So let me wait for 1 minute so that everybody can join. Questions are actually from top notch companies like Google, Amazon, and all the good one companies actually. Okay, let me share the questions with you now. Okay, so first thing is, okay, you need to guess just, okay, who will be the winner, Geetika or Chirag. Okay, let's see what is the audience poll. What audience poll says. Mm-mm. As per audience, okay, audience is with Chirag right now. Okay, so let's move to the questions now. So here is the first question for you people. The question is from Google and Walmart. So still have we have time, and maximum people, I think, have locked their opinion. So let's see. Actually, maximum people are right. 12 people are right. So let's move to the second question. Here is the second question for you people. So the second question is from VMware and Cisco. Already 25 plus people locked their answer. It's 30. So let's see. 15 people gives the right answer to this question. Let's move to our next question. The question is from Paytm. 10 plus people locked, 15 plus, 20 plus, 30 plus people locked. So 10 people are right. So let's move to the next one. Here is the fourth question for you people. The question is from Morgan Stanley. So you have lots of time this time. 45, I think 45 seconds, yes. Now that is the remaining 30 seconds. Already 10 plus people locked the answer, 15 plus, 20 plus. So time's up. 10 people give the right answer. Which people are going, actually, these 10, 12 people are giving the right answer. I don't know. The same people. Okay, let's move to the next one. All questions are from actually reputed companies, so that may be little tough. This is from SAP Labs. Have 35 seconds left. Twenty plus people locked their answers actually. So in this actually 18 people are right. Maximum people are right actually. So let's move to the next one. And here is the next question for you people. So this is from Amazon. Don't worry if you are not able to give the answer also. You are learning from here. 20 plus people locked their answer. Only 6 people are right in this. Let's move to the next one. This is from TCS. The questions may be little tough, no doubt, but that is just for the so that they are tough because they are from the actual reality, which is you required actually, that level you required to get placed in these companies. Sorry for the tough questions, but that is the actual thing you required. So happy to see 10 people are right in this. And this is the last question for today's quiz. And this is from Microsoft actually. Microsoft will call ask for the operating system related question, fork system call. If you know about the fork system call.
Sir, I think I'm done with the code.
Okay, Chirag, just give me 5 more minutes. I'm coming back to you. Okay, let's see. So, oh yes, maximum people give the right answer for this also. Nice to see. Okay, let's see who is our winners. So, Hiba and GFG is the second one, runner up. So, congratulations, Hiba. So, let me congrats first to Hiba. And congrats to GFG actually. GFG is Shivender, you want to come live to on GFG? So I will try that. Okay, the winner of the show can join us. Winner of the show means winner of the this quiz. Who will be the winner? I will try from the next sessions. Actually, not from this session, but from next sessions. I will try that. Okay, the winner can join at the end to it. And the end that can also come on the screen and talk their experience, give their experience. Okay. Okay, so you people, Chirag, you have finished, and Geetika, you can also congrats to our winners. Uh, from quiz side, a winner is Hiba and GFG. Actually, one name is GFG. Okay, next we have coding battleground session every week. Actually, away. Okay, so that will remain post probably that will remain on Friday. Okay, so let's come go back to the let me show you with you people the screen of Chirag coding screen. Chirag, your screen can you share it again, Chirag? I think there is some problem. So let me share with you people the screen of the Geetika. Geetika, okay. What is your progress, Geetika? How much time you need more?
Sir, I'm just about to finish, like I'm doing it.
So keep shared your screen.
Okay,
People are
sir.
watching. Okay. So I think we get disconnected with Chirag. That will take some time to get back. So can you increase the font little bit font of your screen, Geetika?
Yes, sir, sure, I can please.
Okay. So that we can see what you are doing actually. Gajendra, if you want to join this, uh, okay, if you want to join you want to participate in this coding battleground. So actually, in the next session, I will provide you people a form, which audience can fill the form. Okay, whichever will be interested, that can fill their names, and from those people, actually, then we will select. Okay. So just because you are asking, that's why I'm going for this thing. Okay. So but you need to wait for the next Friday, and in the next session, I will provide the form with you, because at this moment of time, I cannot do anything. So I can implement this for you because you are asking, Gajendra. So that's why I'm doing taking it this initiative. Okay. So we will provide a form with you, and whoever want to participate in the coding battleground, so that will be uh, that can fill that form actually. I think Chirag is back.
Yes, sir. Sorry,
Okay.
there was a
It's okay. Chirag,
light went.
okay, share your code, and
Yes,
can
sir.
you give?
So, is it visible?
Yeah, that's visible. So first,
Yes.
let's run your code, and let's check out for some input. Let's take the input from the audience, uh, so that we can check it. Any
Yes, sir.
input
Sure.
from the audience for Chirag code? Anybody, please provide some input. So the input is AA BBABA, from that is
And
from Pramod.
A B B A B A. So, B A B A should be.
Can you please increase your font of the screen? Okay, so means that should be A A B. What is the output?
Sir, A
You
B
need
B A.
to increase, please, little bit more. Increase the font. Yeah, that's visible now. A B B A B A. So the output must be ABA.
No, sir. It should be A B B A.
Yes, that should be
Longest
ABB.
spelling.
Yes, that we are looking for. Yeah, that's working fine. And let's take one more from.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Sir, I'm also done with the question.
So let's take the one from the Ricky. Oh, that's little lengthy one. That is difficult for us to find out the substring. Okay, you can take from the Deepak. ABC, ABC.
So the output is C.
So ABC, ABC.
Yes, so there is no palindrome in that.
Yes, that's. I don't think two length will be is also any two length or three length is there.
No, so they all are different. A, B, and B, A. B, C,
Yeah,
and C,
that's
B.
confusing. Good, good. So okay, Chirag, can you give us some idea? Okay, which approach you apply? Just give us
Uh,
some idea first, and then please then move to your code to for the explanation.
Yes, sir. So the idea behind this is basically a gap approach. So in DP, using bottom up. So in bottom up, what we basically do is we make a 2D array generally in the case of strings. So as I mentioned that what I was thinking particularly was about DP on strings, right? So on DP on strings, also you are having two approaches. Either you can go top down or
Chirag,
you
you
can
can
go.
use, if you don't mind, you can you explain all that on the by using writing pad so that
Yes,
this
yes, sure.
becomes clear to everyone, not only to me.
So sir, is my screen visible?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So while using DP on string, so first of all, I will apologize for the writing, right? So uh, I'm not having that good hand on this, right? So on the DP on strings, you are having two approaches as mentioned, right? So one is top down and one is bottom up, right? So in the bottom up approach, what you have to do, you have to make array or some data structures in which you will record some records or store some answers, and on that you will build up your further answers, right? So in the DP on strings also, what there is a you can say a practice of using gap strategy. It's called gap method. So in that, basically what you do, with the help of 2D array, you solve DP on string questions, right? So this was the basic introduction. So let me just remove that and help you with the explanation part. So, sir, can you please give me a 5 letter word?
Okay, you take for one A B A B.
A, B, A, and B, right? And let me write down here as well: A, B, A, and B, right? So, okay. So this is basically, you can consider it as a 2D array, right? So these things, where you can see that I have put that this symbol of wrong, means they're of no use to us. Why? So let me just explain you. So in the gap strategy, what it's there is, suppose this is I and this is J, right? So each block represents, suppose a block is being represented by D. So D is Dij, right? So what it represents is the string from I to J, right? So basically it represents all the substring that are being possible, right? And on the basically what we will be doing, we will be storing particular results, and then building on that we will get up to the final answer, right? So suppose from I to J, this is 0, 0, 0, 0. So this is the in which I have put left top 0. So it is the gap 0. So what basically gap 0 is? Gap 0 is ki, between I and J there is 0 gap, right? So if only a character is there, it is a palindrome. It is a palindrome. It is a palindrome, and it is a palindrome. So the thing here, what it is, if there is only one element in the string, it is palindrome, right? So I hope that most of you will agree with me. If only one character is there in a string, suppose A is only there, so from front and back, both of them is right, same, right? So a single character will always be there. So it is a palindrome. Now, so this is the gap 0, or let's make it simple. Sorry. Let's make it gap 1, right? That is 0 1 cut. So now confusion. 1 and 1. Now let's move to the gap 2, right? So in the gap 2, what you have to do, you have to check if the first or second elements are equal or not, right? So is string a is equals to b? No. So what it will form, so it was forming a, it was forming b, it was forming a, and it was forming b from I to j, right? So from this a to b, so it will form ab, right? So AB, in that, what you have to check, you have to check if the first element and the last element are equal or not. In this case, we can see they are not equal, right? So it is not a palindrome. In this case, we can see that, okay, it will form B and A, right? So B and A will also not form a palindrome because the starting and the ending element are not equal, right? And in this case, we are having A and B, right? So this will also not form a palindrome, right? Because starting and ending sequence are not equal. So this, right? So now let's move to the next, right? So here we are. Here it will be 3, and here it will be. So gap 1 and gap 2 are the special cases where you have to check that, okay, if in the gap 1 you have to check that in the gap 1 all the elements are palindrome. In the gap 2 you have to check if first or last element are equal or not. Now in the gap 3, what you have to do, you have to check, suppose, let me give you an example. So, let's say example is a, b, b, and a, right? Let me take this example, a, b, and a, right? So in the example of a, b, and a, first what you will do, you will check if the first element and the last element are equal or not, right? If the first element and last element are equal, then you will check for this element, right? And if it is a palindrome, then yes, and else not, right? So let I know that it was kind of confusing, so let's move into this, right? So 3, so what will be this? A, b, and a, right? So this is the only example. So what you have to do, you have to first check if first element and the last element are equal or not. So in the case of aba, first element and the last element are a, so they are equal, right? So if they are equal, then we will proceed to the middle part, if the middle part is palindrome or not. And how we can check that? We can easily check that with our previously stored result. And yes, that's the magic of dp on trees, right? So what you can do, first you will check if starting and ending elements are equal or not. If they're equal, then we have to proceed. Else if they are not equal, you have to simply put cross, right? But if they are equal, as in this case, what you have to do, you have to check for b. So here you can say, where is b? B is here, right? So is b tick? Yes. So yes, aba is a palindrome, right? So let me go through it once more, and वापस जब इस पे आएंगे तो I hope you will get a better understanding for this, right? So in the case of 3, what you are having, you are having b, uh, you're having B, A, and B. So in the case of B, A, and B, the first B and the last B are equal, right? So you have to check for the middle element. Now when we go for middle element, yes, here is tick. So here we will put tick as well, right? So ABA and BAB are palindromes, right? Now here we go to the gap 4. So in the gap 4, we will be having strings AB, AB. So in the case of AB, AB, first you have to, in the gap 1 and gap 2, what you have to do, you have to check in the gap 1 all the strings are palindrome. In the gap 2, you have to see if first or last are equal or not. Now from the gap 3 and onwards till the number it is, right? So what you have to do, you have to just check the first and last element and the middle element. That's all, right? So in the case of AB, first check if the first and last element are equal or not. And here we can see A and B are not equal, so just put cross in here, right? So with the help of this boolean 2D array, what we got to the result that wherever there is tick, we are having a palindrome there, and wherever there is cross, not, we are not having a palindrome there, right? Now wherever we are having that tick, we will check for that, and we will get the starting index and the ending index, and we will return that as a substring. And as sir mentioned that we want that the last substring, last palindromic substring that we are having, so we will search for the last tick that we are having in the 2D array, right? So this was the basic idea behind it. And this gap strategy is not only limited to this question, it is also applicable to other standard questions as well.
So we are getting two solutions here. One is ABA and another one is BAB. So you are getting to this. According to our question, we need to print the second one, BAB.
Yes, yes.
So how you are coming to that point?
So sir, that point is like this, that you can see, uh, actually, there is a very bad diagram from my side, right? So let me
So
just
your
draw a line
explanation is very nice.
for the better understanding that let's say here it is gap 1, right? And here it is gap 2, here it is gap 3, and here it is gap 4, right? So the way we are traversing it is in that diagonal order, right? So we are finding that particular tick or the particular true in the boolean 2D array in that diagonal manner. So while traversing in the diagonal manner, the last tick that we will be getting is will be our answer,
Okay,
right?
okay.
So
You
I
can
will
move to your
explain.
code, Chirag, now.
Yes, sir.
You can move to your code, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I was saying. So sorry for that long explanation,
No,
but
no, that was very nice. Actually, that was required.
okay. So here it is, right? So in the main
Please,
function, what I have done, I have
please
called that
increase,
particular. Yes,
increase
sir.
the font, please. Increase the font.
Okay, sir. So I hope that's visible now.
Little bit more. Yes, that's it.
Okay. So this is the main function of the LPS, that is longest palindromic substring, right? So here the function I have called, I have like taken an input from the user. I have stored that in the final answer, and I have returned the final. So all the magic that we are seeing is in this function, right? So let's move to this function. So here we are at this function. So in this function, what I have done, first I have taken the string. So I will explain you only in the manner that I have traversed you with the explanation part, right? So startingly, what we did, we take the size of the string. We made a table, 2D array named table, and we initialized all the variables with 0, right? Now we have taken two variables. First is max length and second is start. So first what we did, this is gap 1. So I have explained you that for gap 1 and gap 2 we are having special cases, because whenever in a bottom up approach you are trying to get some results, you have to lay down some groundwork, and on that you can build your further answer. So this is the groundwork that we are doing here. So in the gap 1, what is there is, you have to first iterate over the things, and for all the diagonal elements there will be one, right? So here you can see for all the diagonal 1 1 2 2 3 3 0 0, we were having tick there, right? Because a single element is always a palindrome. So you have to make tick there, and start element will be the I, and maximum length will be 1, right? This is for, you can say, for gap 2. So for gap 2, what is there is, what you have to do, the condition is you have to check the first and the last element. So gap 2 means there is only two elements in that. So you have to check I and I plus 1. And each iteration you have to check I and I plus 1. So if I first and last index, that is Si is equals to Si plus 1, then you have to make the table tick, or table I plus 1 is equals to 1. And the starting index will be I, and the max length will be 2. So I will let you know that what the start is all about, right? Now the main thing start is when the gap 1 and gap 2 are being filled. Now what you have to do onwards, you have to build on the previous results, right? So now we will iterate through the rest of the table. For that, what you have to do, you have to see that beginning will be always from 0 and the end will be k, right? So k will be from 2 to n, right? So we will be iterating in the diagonal manner, right? So if now the condition is that if the beginning is equals to the end, and the table beginning plus 1 and end minus 1, right? So this is the main crux of the problem, right? So let's head over to this again. Right. So you can see that if I'm having ABA, the first condition that I checked was if the starting index and ending index are equal or not. So in this case, we can see in ABA, A and A are equal, right? So that's fine. Now moving to the next part, that is the middle element B, is that a palindrome or not? And that we will check based on our previous results, right? So on the previous results, you can see if this is the basically index that we are looking for, the previous index is this, right? So if this is x and this is y, so it was x minus 1, x plus 1 and y minus 1. X plus 1, y because we got a row down, and y minus 1 because we got a column backwards, right? So I hope you got this. So you can see what we did: x plus 1 and y minus 1, big variable plus 1 and end minus 1, right? So I hope you got it, right? So now if the previous table back plus 1 and end minus 1 is 1, as well as the starting and ending index are also equal, then what we will do, we will create the tick. Now, here's the condition that sir added to this question. That was he particularly wanted the last substring that we are looking for, palindrome, that is, right? So for that, what we did, if the k plus one, k plus one, what k plus one is, if k is the gap, then the length of the string will be k plus one, right? So here we can see this here as well, right? If the gap is three, right? So, okay. So, initially you might have seen that I've started with that gap 0, 1, 2, 3, but for the sake of better explanation, I made it gap 1, 2, and 3, right? But in the code, what I have used gap 0, 1, and 2. Similarly like that, right? So for gap 3, you can see that the length of the string is 3, but for that code, for gap 2, the length will be 3. So what I have to return, you have to return k plus 1, the length will be k plus 1 if the gap is k, right? So in that we have checked, if k plus 1 is greater than or equal to max length, then max length will be updated to k plus 1 and starting will be updated to beginning, right? So this is a, pretty complex explanation. So I obviously don't expect you to understand in the first go, but still I've tried my best. So here the two conditions that I have written to get the answer. Now, if the max length is equals to one, then you have to return the substring, particularly the single element that you're looking for. Like suppose ABC. So with the help of this condition only, you will get to the answer C. Else, what you have to do, you have to return s dot substring start to the maximum length. So maximum length will be the ending index and start will the starting index of the particular palindromic substring. So that was the explanation from my side. So I'm sorry that I
That,
took so long.
no, no, that was a very nice explanation, and that was not tough at all. Actually, if not for me, actually, and not for the people who know about the dynamic programming, that was very nice explanation, Chirag. Chirag, can you tell me about the time complexity of your code?
Yes, sir. So regarding the time complexity only, you can see that there is two nested loops, and this is the longest loop that I'm using in this code particularly. So the time complexity is order of n square, and the space complexity is also order of n square because I'm using a 2D array here. So both time as well as space complexity is order of n square.
Okay, okay, okay. So let's move to the Geetika now. Geetika, let me share the screen of Geetika. Geetika, okay, please share your code. Have you finished or is still working? Your mic is off, I think.
Yes, sir, I'm completed with the code part.
Okay, okay. Can you please give us the idea? Okay, of you can tell about your idea and then you can explain about your code. Okay.
So basically, what I'm doing in my approaches, I'm just expanding from center to the left side and the right side, and checking for the palindrome for like I'm considering every character as a center, and then expanding it from the left side and right side and checking for the palindromic condition. So
Okay.
I can explain this with the help of an example. So let's say I have this as an example: A B C A B. Okay, so here what I will do is I will just consider each and every character as center, and then I will just expand it from center. Like I will first move to left side, and side by side I will move to right side also. Okay, and then I will be comparing the characters there. Like for example, I am taking B as center, center. So what I will do is I will make a pointer low that will go in on left side, and I will make a pointer high simultaneously that will go on right side. Okay, and I will be comparing every character of low and high side by side, and then if I got any palindrome, then I will just take its length and maximum length, and get that string. So again, I will be traversing for all the characters what I have in my particular string, and then in case I have some I got another palindrome, and the maximum and the length of that particular palindrome is greater than this maximum length, so I will just update that, and at last I'm just returning it.
That is a nice idea. That is also a great idea, Geetika. Can you share your code also? Okay, what how you are implementing that the same thing in your code?
Yes, sir, sure. Okay, so what I am doing here is, so I will just explain this with the help of an example, so it will be like more easy to understand this. So like, can anyone suggest me any input so that I will explain that?
Already there is one from Ayushi, AABBA.
A A B B A. Okay. So this is the string. Now what I will do is, see, in the first line, what I'm doing is I'm just taking one for loop, and I am just starting from the first position. Okay. So what I will do is I will just mark two variables, that is low and high. So basically this condition is for checking even length palindrome. So, as I was saying that I will be expanding from center. So let's say I have taken this as an example. So here the length of this particular substring is 3, right? So this is uh, an odd length, right? So what I will do is I will just use two for loops for the same, one for the odd length substring and second one for the even length substring. So here this particular for loop, what I'm using here is this while loop is for even length substring. Okay, so here the low which I'm taking is I minus 1 and high as I. Okay, I'm just considering this as a center. Okay, and in the other part what I'm doing is in this part here. So for this while loop, okay, so for this while loop what I'm doing is I'm taking this for I'm sorry, I'm taking this for a odd length substrings. Okay, so here I'm marking low as I minus 1 and high as I plus 1, and then I will be incrementing this high to the right side and low to the left side. So let's again run the code, so I will be making it more clear to you guys. Okay, so the input was AABBA. Okay. So what I will do is I will be starting from I equals to 1. Okay. And then low will be I minus 1. That will be 0. So this will be our low pointer. Our low pointer will point in on first position, and this high will be on I. So that means this will be our high. So now see, what I was saying that if low is like not going like it is on the first pointer, right, and high is less than the length of the string, so I'm just comparing the characters of high and low. What I was telling in the previous example, I'm doing same here. I'm just comparing the both characters on low and high pointer, and in case they are equal, so that means we have a palindrome with us, right? We are just taking the maximum length, so the maximum length will be 2 here. Okay, and this start, why I'm using the start, I will tell you later in the code part. Okay, so for now you just need to understand that why, how I'm taking this maximum length pointer. So now next what I will do is I will decrement this low and increment this high. What I was telling in the previous example, that we will move the low pointer to the left side and high pointer to the right side. Okay, so here now you can see that if I will decrement this low pointer, so this will point to minus 1, right? And that is not the case, like we have the string ranging from 0 to n, right? So I will come out from this loop. Okay, and what I will do is I will take low as I minus 1 and high as I plus 1. So this was for odd length substrings, right? So that's why we are terminating from this particular while loop here. So similarly we will check for each and every character, and then make a pointer. I will just add our length. I will keep track of the length of each palindromes here, and we'll keep updating this. Okay, so now we are just left with one thing, and why I'm using the start pointer here and why I'm pointing this to low. So here the question is asking that we are going to return the substring, right? And we are going to get like many palindromes. Suppose we can have like we can suppose that we can have many palindromes of the same length. So we have to return the last palindrome of that particular maximum length, right? So for the same, I'm taking this pointer start. I'm pointing this to low, right? And at last what I will do is I will be I will be returning this. So at last what I'm doing is I'm just returning the start pointer, means this will be pointing to the low. Okay, this will be pointing to the low, a variable in the substring. So and the last position that we will get is we will just add the maximum length in that particular start. So we will get the start position and the end position of that particular string, and we are going to return the substring from our string. That was all. I hope I have made it clear to you.
No, no, that was very nice explanation actually, Geetika. Geetika, okay, let's take a string from our audience. Sai Kumar give a input AB. Can you please verify for this input?
Uh, yes, sir. Should I
AB.
run this?
Yes, please.
AABB.
AB. And the output must be BAB actually. Actually, there are two solutions, ABA and BAB. Uh,
So the answer is BAB.
and where is that? Okay,
So here.
BAB. Yes. Any other string from audience side? And then we can move to the okay complexity part.
Okay.
Okay, you can
So
check for
here.
one more, Geetika, one more
Okay. Okay.
from
Sure,
Abhishek
sir.
actually. ABBC.
APPC.
Yes, I think only double B is there. The output must be double B.
Double B. So here is the answer. I hope it is visible.
Okay, can you please explain your complexity of your code?
Yes, sir. Sure. So here now you can see we are using two nested loops. So this for loop, and inside this we are using a while loop. So the time complexity will be pick of n square, and the space complexity will be like constant. We are not using any extra space here.
Okay, and I think you are maximum using two loops everywhere.
Yes. So
Yes,
time complexity will be big of n square.
so you have actually you are beating the DP here now. You are beating the dynamic programming. What you say, Chirag? She's taking advantage of the space complexity. Your space complexity is n square, and
Yes,
she solved the problem. Even she do not use the dynamic programming, and she solved the problem very intelligently. Actually, okay. Let
yes, sir.
me. So I think uh, the complexity of space complexity is less. He used only order of one, and the space complexity for your code will be n square.
Yes, sir.
The time complexity is same, that is n square for both of you actually. So let me wind up this session now. So let me congratulate our from our audience side. Let me congratulate to Hiba and GFG itself. Actually, there were two audience people from the audience who are the winner. They will get the prizes. They will get the coupons. And from our coder side, the winner is Geetika. Actually, She submitted late the code than Chirag. And another problem she make is that she do not use the dynamic programming, but still she beats the code of the Chirag. by actually intelligently using the approach which was the best for this problem actually. The dynamic programming doesn't mean that okay, that can be good for every problem. That is a nice approach, no doubt at all, but that depend upon problem to problem also. So I congratulate to Geetika for this session, and best of lucks to Chirag for the next upcoming sessions, and congratulate to Eva and Ishan, and we will meet next week with more exciting questions and more exciting solutions. Actually, this was a really exciting and interesting solution I like from Geetika this time, and we will come up with some placement, more interesting placement questions, related question in quiz section, so that you do not waste your time. If you are taking quiz also, that must be useful in your placements. And if you are taking their learning from here, we are having a problem, these two people used a different approach, you get the idea from these approaches also. And we are learning all that with actually with fun environment, we are making it a fun. Okay, so I'm winding up the session. Thank you everyone, stay safe.
Thank